it. You found your own space. Now that you are here, close the noise out for a moment. Just breathe. This space was made for you. It is quiet enough. Wherever today has taken you, however heavy it has been, in the middle of all the chaos, God is still here, and so are you.
Let's have a conversation or conversations. This is God-given peace. This is bliss. This is quiet enough.
Hi family, welcome back. Monday we talked about saying no. We gave you the permission. We gave you the tools. We reminded you that even Jesus had limits and he was doing just fine. Today we are going to the other side of the table, because here is the thing. It is very easy to champion your own right to say no. It is a whole different conversation when someone says it to you. And I know some of you watched Monday's episode and thought, yes, boundaries. I support boundaries. Everyone should have them. And then someone said no to you on Tuesday, and you gave them the silent treatment. No judgment. We have all been there. But we are going to talk about it today. Welcome to Quiet Enough. And today, we are going to talk about one of the most underrated signs of emotional maturity: learning to take no with grace. You know how we roll here? This is a no judgment zone, so just real talk, good vibes, and honesty. When someone says no to you, what actually happens? Do you immediately respect it and move on with your life like the emotionally evolved person you aspire to be? Or do you get a little quiet, a little cold? Do you suddenly have very little to say to that person for the rest of the day? Do you say, oh, okay, fine, but the oh, okay, fine has a whole energy attached to it that is communicating something very different from okay and fine? Do you ask why? Not because you genuinely need to know, but because you're hoping that if you probe enough, the no might become negotiable. Do you try again later from a different angle, thinking maybe they just need a little more convincing? Do you bring it up again next week, next month, next time, because you never fully accepted the original answer? Or, and this is the one nobody admits to, do you take the no personally, like something about their refusal is actually a statement about how they feel about you? The real test of whether you believe in boundaries is not how you set your own. It is how you respond when someone else sets theirs. Because it is very easy to say, I believe in boundaries, when boundaries are something other people are having. It is a completely different thing to believe in them when you are the one being boundaried. Now, before we get into what to do differently, I want to acknowledge something. Receiving no is hard, genuinely hard, and not always for bad reasons. When someone says no to something you wanted, whether it is time with you, help from them, their presence at something important to you, or just something you asked for, there is a real feeling that comes with that. Disappointment. Sometimes hurt. Sometimes a flash of rejection that you did not ask for and did not expect. Those feelings are not wrong. You are allowed to feel disappointed when you do not get what you wanted. You are allowed to feel sad when someone cannot show up for you the way you hoped. The question is what you do with those feelings. Because there is a difference between feeling disappointed and weaponizing your disappointment. Between feeling hurt and making someone pay for having a limit. Between needing a moment to process and making that moment everyone else's problem. The feelings are valid. What we sometimes do with them is not. Someone's no is not a rejection of you. It is information about what they can give. And honesty is a gift, even when it does not feel like one. Here is something worth sitting with. When you respond to someone's no with a tantrum, even a quiet, passive one, what are you actually communicating? You are communicating that their limit is only acceptable to you if it does not inconvenience you. That your need for yes is more important than their right to no. That their honesty will cost them something. Your mood, your warmth, your relationship energy. Which means next time they will think twice before being honest with you. And what does that create? A relationship where the other person feels like they cannot say no to you without consequences, which means they start saying yes when they mean no. And now you are surrounded by people pleasing for you, giving you answers they do not mean because your reaction to the real answer was not safe, which is exactly the pattern Monday's episode was trying to help people break. So, practically, what does taking no well actually look like? First, let the no land before you respond. You don't have to react immediately. You don't have to perform acceptance in the moment. You can say thank you for letting me know and then go and feel your feelings privately. Sit with the disappointment, process it, and then come back to the relationship without the weight of a reaction you have not yet worked through. Second, separate the no from your worth. Someone not being able to come to your event is not evidence that they do not care about you. Someone not being able to help you right now is not evidence that you are a burden. Someone saying not now does not mean not ever. And someone saying no to your request is not saying no to you as a person. These feel connected, they are not. Train yourself to separate them. Third, respect it without needing to understand it. You are not always entitled to an explanation for someone else's limit. They do not owe you a justification for every no they give. Sometimes people have reasons they cannot or should not have to share. And demanding an explanation or only accepting the no if the reason meets your personal standard of acceptability is not respecting the boundary, it is negotiating with it. Fourth, check whether you are making it about you. Ask yourself honestly, am I hurt because this no genuinely affected me in a significant way? Or am I hurt because I did not get what I wanted and I'm interpreting that as a statement about my value? Because those are two very different things. And conflating them will cause you to make situations about rejection that are simply about someone having a limit. Accepting someone's no gracefully is one of the most loving things you can do in a relationship. It tells them their honesty is safe with you. And here is the faith piece that I want you to really sit with. God says no. He does. To prayers, to plans, to things we desperately wanted and were absolutely convinced were right for us. And His no is not abandonment. It is not cruelty. It is not evidence that He does not love us or care about our desires. It is redirection. It is protection sometimes. It is a perspective so much wider than ours that what feels like a closed door to us is actually a reroute towards something better. If you can practice trusting God's no, really trusting it, without sulking, without arguing, without negotiating, that same muscle will strengthen your ability to receive no from the people around you too. Because at the root of both is the same thing, trust. Trusting that the person who said no still loves you, still values you, and that their limit does not diminish what they feel for you. Let's say this short prayer together. God, help me to receive no with grace. Help me to feel the disappointment without making it someone else's punishment. Help me to separate someone's limit from my worth, to know that their no is not a verdict on who I am. And where I have made people feel unsafe to be honest with me, when my reaction to their no has cost them something, I ask for the humility to recognize that and do better. Help me to be someone whose yes means yes and whose no is respected, because I am someone who gives that same respect back. Help me to trust your no too, Lord, even when I don't understand it, even when it hurts. knowing that the one who says no to me loves me completely, and that his redirection is always better than my plan. In Jesus' grace-filled name, amen and amen. Wow, 2 episodes, 2 sides of the same word. Part 1 said, you are allowed to say no without guilt, without a paragraph of apology, without losing the relationship. Part 2 said, and when someone says it to you, you are called to receive it with the same grace you want when you say it yourself. Both are acts of love, both require practice, and both will change the quality of every relationship in your life when you actually do them. Share part 1 with the friend who cannot say no to save their life. Share part 2 with the friend who cannot hear no without making it a whole thing. And honestly, share both with yourself. We all need both. Come back Sunday for the next prayer, and next week we have a whole new conversation waiting. Until then, peace, vibes, and QED from QETV.
Hey, bestie. You had a good time, right? Yeah, I bet you did. And just like that, you made it through. Just so you know, the world will get loud again the moment you leave here. That's okay. Hold on to what you felt in here just long enough to remember that this quiet exists. We need to hang out more. Bring your friends. This party is quiet enough. See you soon, love.